I have a really exciting video for you guys, and this is how Meta ads literally saved my business. So if you are a producer, you need to keep your eyes and ears open because this is going to help you out. So without further ado, let's jump right into the cook-up. Hit that subscribe button, and if you want to work with me, check the links in the description. Let's go. So I'm gonna pull up Ads Manager here, and I'm gonna tell you guys I had a campaign here for a studio in Ottawa. So I let people come into my studio and record. I mix and master for them, and I engineer for them, and that's essentially what the ad was. I'll go ahead and just play it for you guys. If you're still recording in your bedroom and you're wondering why your songs don't hit the same, it's not your talent, it's your setup. I'm JMESIX, producer and engineer with over 500,000 streams on Spotify with radio-ready sounds right here in Ottawa. So if you're serious about your music, book a session. The link is in the bio, and let's get to work. We're gonna break down some of the numbers and how everything went. I'm not gonna tell you guys the exact amount of money that I made off of this ad, just because I'm saving that for a school community that I'm building. If you are interested in that, go ahead and join the mailing list. On that school community, we'll definitely do deep dives into the exact numbers and all that type of stuff, but I'll give you guys a general ballpark range just for this video. So this ad has been running, what day is it today? The 21st. So this ad has been officially running for 2 weeks. I've spent around $242 off of this ad, and I reached 10,000 people, around, we'll almost say 11,000 people, and it's been shown 26,000 times. So that's the difference between reach and impression. I'm not gonna get too technical with this. If you guys want a video that's a little bit more technical and explains meta ads for music producers, let me know. I can make that happen. You know, if that's something that you guys are absolutely interested in, just let me know. I'll go ahead and I'll drop a video on explaining meta ads for music producers. But for now, that's not what we're focused on. We're focused on the numbers. So go ahead and we're gonna open up charts right here, and let me just get my face out the way so you guys can actually see what's going on. We spent $242.66. There was a couple days here where I turned off the ads just because I was getting a huge flood of messages. So essentially what this ad was, an engagement type of ad, and the goal of this ad was to get people to message me. So people would message me, and then I would then go ahead and close them in the DMs. I'd jump on calls, I'd let them know where the studio is located, and that whole piece of thing. This ad was set to target people specifically in the Ottawa area. So I did my whole local region. I didn't want to go my whole country. I didn't want to do another country because this is a local service. So I targeted a local area. So I did neighborhoods that I knew where a lot of people were. I did like boroughs, the suburbs, whatever, all of that whole piece of things. And then I just put $20 a day into it. And as you guys can see right here, it shows that I had over 131 messages. So 131 messages, I was able to close, we'll say 50 people just as a ballpark. And that is for regular studio coming to record, as well as coming to mix and master. Other people inquired about other services that I offer. So while the ad spend may seem like a lot, it's $242. The money brought back was way more than that, and I'll dive into that. I'll dive into that a little bit later. But I just want to look at some of these numbers. So initially, and this was the first day, it was amazing. So it would be $1.12 per message conversation started. So knowing that I'm running $20 a day, generally I would be getting 20 messages around roughly a day. And you know, it would go up a little bit and then it would come back down, and then something crazy happened here on the 12th. So after it ran from the 8th, so around 4 days later, something crazy happened and it kind of jumped in price. It kind of jumped up, if it's gonna show, fuck. It kind of jumped up in price. And then I went back down, and then I took a little pause, and when I came back, it is terrible. And what jumped up to $4 pretty much per message conversation sent, back to $1.85, and then back up to $3.62, and then today's the 21st, so we'll see what that is for today. But this was super helpful when it comes to running my business. Let's just say, even if I only broke even and I only made $242, I'm gonna get that shit back on the back end, because these people that I found, they're not just gonna be working with me one time. So it's like the lifetime value of these customers is going to be a lot higher, right? So this is why I tell a lot of people, always start experimenting with ads. If you have a studio space, you are sleeping. If you have a place where you can bring people in, and you're in like a city like Ottawa where there's a music scene, but it's not super developed, that gives you a void. Right? Literally, you have a void in this. There's a void in the market, and you can fill that up. So, just based on the demographics, I was getting around 18 to 24-year-olds. You know, mostly 25 to 34, which makes sense. I'm literally 25 years old. So it makes sense, and mostly men, you know, some women here and there. And oddly enough, I did run my ad to 65 plus, which a lot of people say don't do it, it's not worth it. But I got some people who are 65 plus wanting to come. As you guys can see, I got 7 guys and 2 women. I did want to go ahead and show you guys that I did run another ad inside of the ad set. So I have the video that I played for you guys earlier, and I also have an image. And oddly enough, the image worked 4 times on people from 25 to 34, and it worked once for a guy in a 35 to 44, and you know, 1 time for someone 65 plus. So this lets me know, because it's $5.89 just for the image, that tells me it might not be worth continuing on with this particular ad set, and I can go ahead and just get rid of it, delete it, remove it, and then take the rest of my ad budget and just pour it all into the to the video, because the video is obviously bringing a lot more people, but you know, it's not performing terribly. You know, $5.89 per person. If you're able to close someone for like $100, that's not too bad, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys have a studio, and real talk, I need to look at you guys to say this. If you have a studio and you can bring people, you are leaving money on the table. I did not know just how in high demand people are looking for studios. People are looking for someone to record with. People are looking for mixing and mastering. People are looking for engineers. A lot of us are so stuck on the ideas like, I just want to make beats and post on BeatStars and post on YouTube and make a whole bunch of money. It's like, okay, I understand that, and I was like that too. But when you understand that having that face-to-face connection, having that actual person in the room with you, sets you apart from all the hundreds of thousands of producers who are just dropping tight beats. When people come to me, they're not just coming to me for beats. They're coming to me because they understand who I am, and they resonate with what I am. They resonate with who I am. And that's what you want your clients to do. You want your clients to be able to resonate with who you are, because there's 20 producers down the block. What makes you different? And it's the fact that you can show your personality, you can show who you are, you can make jokes with them, you can vibe out, you can have a good time, you know. You are unique, and you need to use that uniqueness to your advantage, right? And that's exactly what I did. Is I ran that ad. I didn't think it was gonna do great at all whatsoever, and it crushed it. And I'm gonna continue to run this ad. I mean, obviously right now the ad is slowly starting to become more expensive. I think there may be some ad fatigue, I don't know, but I'm gonna let it run for the rest of the month. I'll turn it off on February 8th. So it's gonna be a full 30 days. Right now we're just at the halfway point. We were able to close like 3 times that. So I'm telling you guys, running ads is going to be a game changer for your business. Let me look at y'all again. Running ads is going to be a game changer for your business if you do it right. So there's many more to come like this. I'm gonna continue to run ads. I'm gonna run ads to a BeatStars page. I'm gonna run ads to albums. I'm going to really master these ads. And if you wanna be along for the journey, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, drop a like, share this with your friend who's trying to come up, and let them know, yo, there's other ways to make some money in the producer space, you don't just have to be selling beats, you don't just have to be selling loop kits. You have other services and other skills that are monetizable. So it's time to monetize and let's make some money. Peace.